Hey, Instagram, it's good for scrolling, laughing, distracting, and parenting. The app has potential to go beyond the surface level of entertainment and into the realm of education. Doctors, therapists, and researchers, they're all answering your parenting questions through a post or a caption. You can use the app to your advantage. You just have to know where to look. So my next guest is listing 5 parenting accounts you should be following this year. The pages that will provide you with the support you need and the answers you're looking for. Studio 5 producer Harlee Frodsham joins me.
Hi.
This is a fun topic. We were kind of chatting a little bit before. Instagram, it really is a great resource.
It can be for parents if you know where to look. Like you could have a day where you're thinking, man, this bedtime routine is just chaotic. Like we cannot figure this out. The next day you're scrolling Instagram and it says, how to improve your bedtime routine. Like swipe for results.
It's kind of one of those things that's like, are they listening to me? Are they?
Yeah,
can they hear the chaos that comes around every night at 8 o'clock? But it's one of those things that I even find a lot of encouragement, right? Totally. Where it's like, I come across the post that's like, you're doing the best you can, and that's all your kids can ask for. And I'm like, you know what? I am. I'm doing the best I can. Thank you, Instagram, right? But it's what you're filling your feed with.
Totally.
It's who you're following, and that's why these are important. So you have 5 for us.
Yes, have 5.
5. First, you're suggesting different Instagram accounts for different parenting areas, and first account is answering your questions.
Yes, so Dr. Mona, her Instagram account is awesome. She's a pediatrician, and she is giving parents answers to questions that they often get anxious about. So like, RSV prevention for babies. And you can trust her because she's a pediatrician. So her answers and her advice is research backed. And she also, what I love about her is she isn't instilling more stress into parents. She is just calming your fears. Like a lot of her posts are dispelling myths, saying, listen, you don't need to worry about that. I promise you're good. So she has all the answers.
I love that she's not fear-based, right? She's not coming at you saying, you're doing X, Y, Z and wrong.
Yes.
X, Y, Z wrong. Here's what you can do differently. I love that it's coming from a place of practicality. What a good follow. I don't follow her, but you can bet I'm going to. Next is managing screen time. This is one I think so many parents, especially in the younger generation, we're trying to figure this out still, this balance.
Totally. I mean, this applies to every parent because parents are parenting in a digital age. And so Better Screen Time, Andrea Davis, she is always sharing the most current and updated research on tech and social media. So she's sharing the research, and then she's also sharing practical tips and advice for parents to implement best tech practices to help get your kids and your teens off screens as much as possible, but in ways that are actually doable and actually realistic.
Right, because we have to be in this frame of mind where we're saying, that's great, but that's not gonna work for my kid. We have to have these practical takeaways. I do follow her. I think she is a really, really easy, approachable way to look at, even just looking at screen time differently.
Totally,
Differently. Okay, next you're saying, to help you get on the same page as your spouse. I was surprised by this one.
I know. So this is like a marriage account, but through the lens of parenthood. So it's called Couples Counseling for Parents. And all of their posts are helping you and your spouse get on the same team as parents. So it's uniting your marriage, it's uniting your family, it's helping your kids see a healthy relationship. This is really good for all marriages who are just wanting to work together a little bit better and help get on the same page with them and their kids.
You're right, because we do have different styles. And so being on the same page, that does make parenting a lot easier. Yes, it does. Okay, next you're saying a page for good advice.
Okay, this page is like you went to lunch with a good girlfriend and she just gets you. And she's just giving you killer parenting advice. It's called Curious Parenting. And her posts are so specific. Like she really does understand all the nuances of parenting, like what to do when your kid is calling other people mean words or mean names. Like that could happen. It could happen unexpectedly. You don't know what to do. You see this post in your feed and you're like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I needed to hear. She gets it. Her advice is specific, but it's relatable and it feels like, oh, like she has my back.
She has my, I'm giggling over it. Kids don't want to bundle up.
Yeah, no.
And because every parent knows that we're like, it's 30 degrees outside, put your coat on. So this post, you're right, it's like this good girlfriend. Oof, I love that. That's a great one. And lastly, we all need it. an account for a good laugh.
Right, just to feel like, okay, we're all on the same page here.
We're all in the same boat.
It might be a hot mess over here, but it's a hot mess over there too. So this Instagram account, it's called The Dad.
I'm a fan, I'm a
you?
follower.
Okay,
yes.
And they just curate and collect all of the funny things and experiences people are sharing on social media, things that their kids said, things that their kids did. And you read their posts, not only do you just get the giggles, but you're also like, okay, I'm not the only one. Like, we're all in this together.
So relatable.
And it kind of makes everything a little bit more lighthearted.
And it is so fun to like send to your husband, to send to your girlfriends who are in the thick of it. You know, things that you're just like, we all need a laugh. The Dad is that perfect account.
Exactly.
It's so good. Harlee, this list is so good. I have at least 3 new follows.
Right?
I've got to hit on that.
Good.
Thanks so much for that roundup. We're going to post the full details on our website.